Maybe like I'm trying to recruit niggas for next year though. I'm gonna ask the Patriots again, and I think we go to 48 hours. I think he'll like that a little better.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And they desperately wanted to
Tennessee at 90?
but
Yeah, I'm a little
decided not
different.
to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Tennessee's offense will get the first swing of the game. Legendary Tennessee coach General Bob Neyland used to say you never know what a football player's made of until he faces Alabama.
Man, shit, I ain't know
everybody's
either.
made of, guys.
Yes, we are, and this rivalry is so great. Growing up in the South, man, you knew the third Saturday in October was Throwdown, was big-name Tennessee, big-name Alabama, Jesse, and they were going to go at it.
David, it just feels like when these two teams take the
crazy.
field, there's just a different energy in the stadium. Regardless of where they're playing, someone's going to be enjoying victory cigars when this one's over. Can't wait to find out who.
And the quarterback is snowed under. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He's going for it all. Pulls it in on the left.
Why did you stop, Sid? I don't understand that.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown ball. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. It's Cook. Stands in and takes the hit. And that ball is picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Line gets set, first down. Running it to the right. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Big Orange able to escape with a close win the last time they saw the top.
The last game, Tennessee came out firing right out of the gate. They were ready to go. They were locked in, dialed in. David, in this one, they're going to have to do that again. You cannot get behind the Tide in a game of this magnitude.
No, but how about last year building confidence for this year? Knowing that you beat the mighty Crimson Tide, it gives you confidence. You know you can do it again. Start this game off with that confidence.
The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Volunteers look to do some damage in the red zone. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Vols have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. What a disappointment. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And, Paul, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game.
It'd be funny. The computer gonna miss one kick.
This coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
The computer gonna miss one field goal and have to.
They go to the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, they gonna hit that big further.
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27.
Yeah.
Wide receiver shows motion. Now on the move. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Yeah, they definitely.
This offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Fires to the middle. The completion well past the sticks. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Looking to pass. It's Cook. Trying to get to it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Wow.
How nice is it as a defense where you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Running back goes in motion. On second down, looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. On the move, he fires. It's complete. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Tide with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Firing to the end zone. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down.
That shit a lot. He's always dropping it.
But he drops it in the end zone. Bad break for the offense.
That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, you're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, and you open it up for the passing game.
Trying to pound it in.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
A designed run for the quarterback. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it to clinic. That's the
one play, bro. Just fucking
defense,
one play. That was
you can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And no chance at a return.
Tennessee actually
They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kick.
It's on YouTube. Hold on. They said my shit half. Yeah, no, I'm a shit. They said my shit half fucked up. That was.
Move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now.
Yeah, that was his fault.
Got to be able to execute at a high.
All that.
After getting knocked back to open this drive in 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw.
They said that was how the glitch worked. Like, if you was like changing equipment and all that shit, like players might get glitched out. That's his fault.
Gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A tantalizing top 15 showdown today, and we've got an update. Clemson has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they ran down the hill, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Offense in a split backfield. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. From the gun, the running back looking for room. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance.
And you think of some of the legends that have trolled the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Paul Bear Bryant, Johnny Majors, Nick Saban. This has been such a critical game, not just in the SEC, but all across college football as well, Dave.
Yeah, in 1901, going back that far, this rivalry, the fans absolutely don't like each other. They don't like anything about each other. Every time the other team's playing, they're cheering against them. This game has always meant a lot.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Back to throw, it's Cook. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Going to try to get it himself. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
At the 20, he's got space. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Yeah, I saw it. Oh, that's a fumble.
Change after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Decent.
The Vols will hustle to the line.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights.
Say what the flag on.
Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Amazing how many times an offensive penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got him this time. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. to the air on first down. Looking to take a shot. Makes the
What
grab
you
at the
doing?
10. And he got away from the defense and takes
Oh,
it in.
okay, then I see what.
Touchdown Volunteers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that
I
momentum
wonder
on
if
your
that's what's
side,
been
and
happening
they
this
do
whole
it.
time.
They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Afterburners coming. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bama!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Looking for blockers. And the returner goes down.
What happened? They supposed to be slow?
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just
Don't
seeing
fall, right?
how well they're executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point. Just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout.
Dumbass.
Ball in the air. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And how about that? That's the first
Yeah,
INT
dude.
for this guy, right? He's gone all
That's
throughout
something.
this year, taking care of
Trying
the
where you
ball,
should be
making
opening
plays,
bang, man.
really
Not with on this
building
stuff.
trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
He bullies his way all the way
Shit,
down
I ain't
to the
game.
5-yard
Yeah.
line. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game.
Hate running this play.
Impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient.
Yeah, but I ain't got no time to run no harder like that.
Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's sprinting.
If I had like time, but 8 seconds, I feel like they're gonna take forever to get back, and by the time he hiked the ball, and then by the time I call a timeout, I wouldn't even have time to call the play and kick a field goal.
They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score.
Watch they return this bitch.
Touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards.
The first time.
Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, think of all the legendary players who've been a part of this game, and we have a few more vying for that status so far today in an always emotional battle between the Tide and Vols. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
The Volunteers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
At the 35, he's got room. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Line getting set on second down. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. There's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward.
And I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
He'll pick up 3 before he's down at the 6. Second and goal for the offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? Trying to punch it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
The most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Volunteers in the hurry up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival. Delivered,
fuck you.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice.
Get that dumbass.
Got some room to run. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown.
Mr. Pitt 6.
How about that D coming up with a play like that? They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley. That's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 11.
Something fishy.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Coaches
gonna like
always
repeal
talk
around
about
here.
staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You got to wonder if that's a moral victory for this offensive line, because they have not been running the ball well at all game long. But on that short yardage situation, they finally pick it up, and maybe that's going to be the catalyst for them. This thing going
can spark the run game. They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance.
He should have fumbled that shit.
+pound guy.
Somebody should have punched at that bitch and reach out and shit.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Already find a hole in that secondary. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Vols are on the move. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield.
Yeah.
Lose a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups.
The rankings kind of stuck where they at until after
the season, but
conference championship.
I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going?
I mean, I'm saying like user-wise, computer shit. I don't give a fuck about them niggas.
After a nice pickup on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. How about
I dropped that shit
on that throw for the big completion?
Well, the defense.
And wait just a second. The officials
review that
take a
shit.
second look at this one.
How they cheating?
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Vols
Nigga, you
will
paying
step in on
from a
1st and 10.
living room.
From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like,
Yeah.
we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up. But somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They want to throw it. They'll run the screen. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race
Down
is shaping
17, boy. About to be 10.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable
hard to get a few
comeback to
stops.
win this one. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown ball.
I don't understand.
This dude were kitchen
Like, they need to fix the computer. Like, the computer should understand, like, what you shouldn't backpedal in the end zone. Like, because they on the 3.
I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyway.
There's nowhere for you to
He's been
go.
on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Good SEC football.
4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Looking for room at the 40. The expressway is wide open. A massive pick.
Oh, they ain't all fast, bro.
Business at the 21.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Knocked down the knob before he crossed into the red zone.
Man, I got Tennessee got a lot of fast-ass niggas.
After the productive 1st down play at 2nd
Bench
and
on
6.
there, awesome. I'm glad these niggas ain't gonna make playoffs.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running
Hey,
game.
I'm glad these niggas ain't.
It's going to
So
be tough
what?
sledding for the offense here.
D-line
They're trying to
sticking
ice
it
this game
off.
by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Hey.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Relentless.
Got hard, no running.
Gets it down to the 4.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains.
Hey, Maui, get that nigga the touchdown.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal.
Ooh, what play that is.
Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Good job
niggas go to
running
one.
that route to get past
This
the sticks
nigga
because he got
wide
nothing
open.
after the catch.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion.
The aerial assault continues. Got him downfield. Oh, look out.
They had me switching everybody but the nigga. Now, I tell you, these niggas got, like, the speed, boy.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown.
I don't understand why the person guarding him would line up on the other side of the field. But,
2nd and goal from the 1
you know.
yard line. The whole playbook's open. Great job by the QB seeing it immediately. Getting the football out of his hands, hitting his
they
receiver,
quarterback.
getting 6
Dollar
points.
done about
And he
5.
knocks the extra point through the uprights. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Tackled after picking up the first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll do it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get
R1. He had a seam. But he tied, so.
To the ground to try to move the chains. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go
he played a great game through that pit.
Maybe put this thing away. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to solve this game away.
Tougher game, but it's just...
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close.
Get on Rivals.
Yeah, it's been an awful day.
He should have fumbled that. I think that's crazy.
Down he goes at the 18. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll throw it on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Working that left side now. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
Who they play?
He's looking to throw it. Release to the back. Got the quick pass. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Now from inside the red zone. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now Jesse...
He's taking the shot. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down.
Should have stepped over there a little more, huh?
Off play action. He's going to run it. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now.
Ooh, God, I'll trust. X had opened up. I wish they had a line for line skill. Goddamn.
Stops 13 seconds to go in the game. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He uncorks one deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
They obviously don't get that fourth down conversion there, but I think a big part of the
Yeah.
decision-making to go for it there in the second half, up by 3 possessions, is because
Fires deep toward the end zone. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock.
Looking for a huge play. And it's caught inside the 30. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W.
Oh shit.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
they really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
So that's going to do it.
Next year, I think they're gonna add a lot more shit. As far as I keep telling niggas though, don't expect a lot shit to change. I think it's definitely gonna be the same game. It's just presentation gonna be a lot different. Like they just gonna probably add a lot of more of the like actual home like spirit weeks and shit. But I think they gonna do shit like that.